Isengard is one of the most intimidating armies to face in Middle-earth SPG. And for all their devastating options, I would say there is one main reason Isengard is so feared: Uruk Hai. This 500-point army list maximizes the fighting potential of Isengard's best warriors. At 500 points, this army list has an amazing 27 Uruk Hai and 2 Warg Riders. This means you will actually be outnumbering many armies you face, a rare treat for Uruk Hai. Hey, I'm Daniel, the Mediocre Ranger. I'm excited to bring my favorite Isengard list to you today. The full list is in the description, including a downloadable version. How did I fit 27 Uruk Hai and 2 Warg Riders in at 500 points? I spent less on heroes than normal. I find that I usually spend around 50% of my 500 on heroes. This army just spends 30% on heroes, specifically Lurtz and Mauhur. Isengard specializes in fantastic budget heroes at or above the captain level, and I feel like this list takes full advantage of that. With Lurtz as a hero of valor and Mauhur as a hero of fortitude, both of their warbands are exactly filled to provide 27 warriors and 29 units total. And stick around because the scariest part of all is coming up at the end. How does 9 bows sound? 9 bows at 500 points can certainly give you the archery advantage. Or if archery really isn't your thing, I have a shielding defense version where all the bows on the Marauders are swapped out for shields. And this list is highly interchangeable, since Lurtz's warband is mostly Uruk Hai Warriors with heavy armor, and Mauhur's warband is upgraded to Marauders. All of those cost 10 points, which means you have incredible flexibility of swapping units in and out to get just the mix that you'd like. Specifically, Lurtz's group with pikes and shields, you can move that around to be just the mix you want. And speaking of flexibility, if you want to make this a 550 point list, just throw a shaman in there. That gives you the auto courage passing, which is just an added element of strength and viability for this army. And how about 2 banners? Yes, both warbands have their own banner. So if you have a points match scenario where you get points for keeping a banner alive, you're going to have an extra in there. But banners are always incredibly useful, which means these 2 groups can fight independently very well and help make up for that massive deficiency of not having spears in Mauhur's group. Now let's talk speed. This army can move. You've got your 2 cavalry units of 10 inches, great. But how about Mauhur's group, which all move 8 inches apiece, standard. And Mauhur has heroic march if you really need the extra 3 inches in a turn. But Lurtz's group sticks in a drummer. So if you start far back and just want to close the gap with your pike block, call the advance and move 9 inches as many times as you want. Lurtz has heroic march too. All of that, and I haven't even told you the scariest part of all yet. The Isengard Army bonus means once the army is broken, you don't take courage tests at 50%. You wait until 66% of your troops have been removed. Which means your opponent must wipe out 20 units before you take a courage test for being broken. At 500 points, it is going to be extremely difficult for an opponent to kill 20 of your Uruk Hai just for you to start taking courage tests. So the flexibility with this army is just incredible. If you want to win the archery battle, you've got 9 bows in which to do it. If you want to close the gap as fast as possible, call march, use the drum, use your cavalry, and you're there. If you want to swing around with Mauhur's group, full speed through the forest by the way, then you can time up with Lurtz and bring in the hammer in the back. So while you have a slight deficiency in the hero department, it's only a slight deficiency. Yeah, Lurtz does struggle against top tier heroes like Aragorn with Anduril, and yet, this is a 3 attack hero that I'm not afraid to shield with. Throwing 6 dice down just to get the win to delay with Lurtz on a bigger, more expensive hero gives your Uruk Hai the time they need to munch through their troops. So I feel like I created a devastating Isengard force without using a ballista, without using a bomb team. It would still be more enjoyable to play against than those things are, and it gives you just such incredible flexibility in how you play. Let me know in the comments what you think of this army, and do you have any ideas to improve it, to tweak it a little bit? And remember, you can download a file of this army in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching. Consider giving this a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want. Goodbye for now.